Hello. Oh, I'll just put it in there. I don't know. I'm trying to look through the key oil.
Just hide somewhere for a minute.
Yeah, I think I should do. Deck, something that's occurred to me.
Hmm.
Did we go through an entire episode last time out without getting bopped?
I don't know.
I think we did. We already have a compass. Thank you. I'm double checking everything now because sometimes it seems to open the second drawer.
People. Or not.
What did you call me? Probably should have checked the people.
You think?
Well, we're not going to be getting through another episode without getting bopped, are we?
Nope. You made it a full 30 minutes once.
Once. I don't think I even got through episode 1 without getting bopped. Or maybe I did.
No, you didn't.
No, because it was mostly cutscene, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was. Then you got bopped later on, and you were just like, "Ugh," and you just shouted really loudly.
Yes, I did. What the hell?
What?
Why am I on the 3rd floor?
I don't know.
Let's go and grab my thingamajig back. The ghost talking implement.
Spirit box.
That'll do. Is that what it's called? Good to know.
Anything that you can communicate with the dead with, called a spirit box. Like, if it's like a device that you can actually talk, like, obviously other than like a Ouija board, which is a different thing entirely.
A Luigi board.
Wah!
A Luigi board. Why did I go to the ground floor first?
I have no idea.
Realised my mistake.
I tend to just like question everything you do and then just never tell you, secretly judge you, because it makes perfect sense. And I'm just like, what you do?
Secretly?
Okay, secretly out in the open.
Secretly and loudly. And if you're secretly and or loudly judging me for any specific reason, then please feel free to like, comment and subscribe.
You can join the club to judge Richard and every choice he makes in a video game.
Not to be confused with Judge Rindy. Jimmy, are you out here? He is not. As far as I can see. Oh, dark. Can't see notes. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. You know what I never get?
What's that?
I genuinely mean this. I don't get the whole fascination that people have behind. Okay, that's weird. You found a deadlock key of the room that you aren't in.
Yeah, that is strange. Unless I dropped it and then it like redistributed it.
It does redistribute it, but you know, I just find it weird that you didn't find it in.
Do I have the key for this yet? I do not.
No.
Oops. He's gonna be around this corner, isn't he?
Probably.
Oh no, we're good. We are good.
Go in a room and hide. We stood there for a while.
Bloody luggage.
But yeah.
Okay, that time I heard what he said.
Yeah. No, but the thing that I find weird is that people's obsession with we did sound very close. I think it's around that corner.
Reckon.
Yeah.
I've no idea how it does that, but if I just like tap it twice, it seems to search the other side as well. Which is probably why it took me so long to find all the gubbins.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, the thing that I don't understand is why people like the whole thing, the whole obsession that people have behind, you know, oh, this person got pronounced dead for this long. What did they see and stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally don't understand it.
What did they see?
You have to go to 121. You should basically walk past.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Now I can loop him round if he's following me. No, 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 no.
That's
I
locked.
didn't see 121. Assuming it's over here somewhere. Down here, maybe? Let's have a look.
Oh, there's nothing.
Not a sausage.
But yeah, I just don't understand that whole, oh my god, find out what's on the other side. And it's like,
The other side.
why? Why do you have to know? It's like, surely if you know, like if you found out if anything was on the other side, then either A, well, one of two things would happen. Either A, you find out that there's either nothing on the other side, therefore you never want to die, which would be a fair enough for some like thing. Like I'd be like, yeah, fair.
Yeah?
Or B, you realise there is something and you obsess over it because you'll want to find out who's there and stuff like that.
Or plain just not remember it.
Yeah, but I don't like. It's one of those things people will never accept that as an answer, would they? They'd be like, no, we've got to find out.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, my opinions on the afterlife are pretty strange.
What is it? If it exists, great, and if it doesn't, who gives a shit? That's my views.
Yeah, you know, a good view to have, isn't it? Like, you know, it doesn't affect us, like, in the here and now.
Yeah. That's just it. It actually legitimately doesn't affect us in any way, like, does. But let's be honest, when we're dead, we'll find out.
Yeah, that's it. And we will go down here. So you can check both sides, but it's really weird. You've got to like angle your thumbstick slightly weirdly.
Oh, you're using a. Oh yeah, you're using a controller, aren't you?
Ah, I certainly am. Although I think it is probably more catered towards like mouse and keyboard, because it is essentially a point-and-click adventure game. I didn't like that one bit. Well, that filled me with dread, Deck.
Judge Dredd.
Oh man,
know.
that film's so good, the remake. With Carl Urban.
Yeah, honestly, I love Carl Urban in a lot of the films he's done, just because he's actually a very talented actor. Like,
Yeah, he is.
there's been a few things that I'm like, you know, there's been a few things that I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like, and then he kind of just, you actually see him in it, and you're like, actually, it was pretty good. Like when he was, like, from when he went from McCoy in Star Trek.
Oh yeah, I forget he did that.
And then he went,
Of course he did.
and then you see him in The Boys, and you're like at first when he did McCoy, you're like, really, the guy who's McCoy is gonna be in The Boys? It's this sort of badass guy with a beard and basically does whatever the hell he wants. And then it actually really worked, like really, really well.
Yeah, it does. I like him in. You'll know this from me. I've got a pretty weird taste in films. One of my favourite films is Doom.
I've never seen it.
I would highly recommend it. Should have probably checked the peep oil there.
Yeah.
Hello. Any wrong uns about? He's really good in that. And, well, obviously, Judge Dredd. Was it called Judge Dredd or was it just Dredd?
I don't know. But the thing that I never got in it was that you never got to see, in any of the films that have come out for Judge Dredd anyway, you never got to see, like, any of his, like, actual nemesis. Like, there's his arch nemesis, which is, like, Judge Death. Which, in theory, I guess you could say it was... I think it's the other guy. Seeing the old one. Oh, what's his name? Who's he played by?
I've got hiding to do, Dak.
Yeah. Like, I'd say it was like his brother or something, but, you know, it never really, like, was. You know, because obviously, in the films, they try and change a lot, don't they?
Yeah, that's it. I suppose it's to make it more, you know, palatable for a wider audience, I guess.
Oh,
it
yeah,
can be, like Judge Dredd especially can be pretty violent.
Well, basically,
Yeah, totally get
you
it.
never got to see Judge Death in any of the films, because he's, he's the leader of the Dark Judges. So, you know, it's, like, it would be nice to have seen, but, you know.
It's been a little bit too long now for them to have been planning a sequel, I feel.
I don't know. I think that it's the case of, after the other one, if they redo it again, which they could do, you never know. That they redid Spider-Man so many times, and I'm not gonna lie, it worked every time. It worked.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, just because.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it because it was so, like, I don't find him a very good actor, personally. Like, I'm not saying that some of the films that he's been in aren't good. Like, but the films that he has been in that have been good, he's not really that in them.
I sounded so surprised because I have a
Oh, there you are.
similar sort of feeling about Tobey Maguire. It's nothing against him, you know.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
Oh yeah.
You know, probably made big stacks in his various roles, but just not my cup of tea. And if Tobey Maguire wants to leave a comment on this video, then, you know, have at it, my friend.
But yeah, honestly, the reason why I don't particularly like him in a lot of the films was simply for the fact that stuff like in Spider-Man, he always has that poo face. like honestly,
Certainly does.
Somebody put him in the suit and went, now you cannot go to the bathroom because this takes ages to put back on. Oh god.
Turns out he can get you when you're in the bathroom.
That's why I said you should hide in the cupboard, not the bathroom. But yeah, he always has that sort of strained poo face of, my god, I desperately need to go I need to get to the bathroom, but this suit takes so long to take off.
As you would, to be fair, you know, if you're wearing what's essentially a morph suit, unless it has, you know, there's
a butt flap.
Yes, you know exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
Butt flap. That's the one. Is this a dark room? Yes, yes it is.
But you know, it's one of those things. It's a case of like, I'm not going to deny that he's not been in good films, like The Great Gatsby. Although it was a very slow burner.
Yeah, Great Gatsby's good.
It was a very slow burner. It wasn't like a, you know, it wasn't a fantastically speedy film. It was rather enjoyable.
Yeah.
So you know, he has these moments, but he's not the actor I would go for like Spider-Man. Especially after the third one, which everyone was like, yeah, that's the worst one. And it wasn't, I think that was more the script than anything else. It didn't play to his strengths.
Yeah, that's it. You know, you can only what you can with the script you're given.
Yeah.
There's
been a lot
given, I guess.
Yeah, there's been a lot of films like that where they kind of just do the script and it's not fantastic for the actor. And it's not the actor's fault. It's just a case of they kind of have gone, let's make the script and then force the actor to kind of do it. And it's like, maybe you should know, whilst knowing who you're going to have for it, you should try and, you know, work it around to their strengths in some way. You know, a bit of creative sort of creative license. There we go.
Is someone there?
Yeah, that's it.
Kind of like how Robert Downey Jr. had blueberries all the time on Avengers 1.
Oh yeah, and they just left it in.
Yeah, because they kept taking them off him, and he just kept getting some. So.
Fair.
Who did the chef's hat belong
I didn't ask
to?
him about the crossbow.
Jimmy found it and put it on.
Oh, did he now?
When you said Jimmy came up with an idea to do something nice for you, is that connected to what you said about the chef's hat?
Yes, Jimmy said he'd make something for me, so I followed him to see what he was going to do.
Oh,
Is
fair enough.
someone there?
To the ground floor. Thankfully. Or I can't get got, briefly. I'd imagine it'd be something to do with the kitchen.
Yeah?
Like chef's art, right?
Yep, I'd make that. Turn around, maybe?
This is a great idea, Jimmy. I reckon you'll make a great cook one day. Why don't you bring it up to me when you're done? I'll wait for you, okay?
Right, shall we get our scry on?
Don't you want to contact him?
He seemed to wander off. Oh, he might be here. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea? Did you make head and a tail of that, pal?
I assume you have to ask him about the bloody cloth.
Is it Dr. Bose?
I don't know why the stuff on it was white, though. Do we have to stand outside the kitchen?
Is it Dr.
Maybe.
Bose?
Yeah, there you go, it's spinning around.
Alright, lovely.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes.
I saw you outside the kitchen talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
Jimmy was making me a sandwich. He brought it up to my room as I asked. I didn't suspect anything was wrong at first.
So do we see if we can ask him about the soiled rag as well? The bloodstained cloth, sorry, not soiled rag.
Yeah, it is the soiled rag.
When you said you didn't
is.
suspect anything was wrong, does that have something to do with the blood-stained cloth?
It was my first encounter with Jimmy's sense of humor.
Okay, now up to the third floor, it would seem.
You sure it's saying that we have to go up to the third floor and not the fact that we have unlocked the third floor a bit more?
Is someone there?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything on this one. Not yet.
Definitely said third floor though. Darkness.
I'll have a scry in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Oh. Yeah, first floor, there you go.
I know, this one seemed longer than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the first floor then. Oh god!
Remember, the third floor isn't as big.
Do we think I'm safe?
Never safe.
What did they say? Was it the ground or the onst? First. Onst? Onst the hell is wrong with me?
Once. Twice.
Three time. Thrice.
Right, so do you want to... Oh, look, the compass is pointing. To the bathroom. That's right, and I'm assuming by the water anyway.
Did he make him a sandwich with glass in it?
Maybe.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, it's me.
I saw you spitting out blood. What happened?
Jimmy had put broken glass in my sandwich.
Called it.
I nearly
Oh.
choked on it. I kept the cloth and glass so I could go to the police, but I realized I'd underestimated Jimmy's illness. I simply had to step up his treatment. Urgently.
Who would put broken glass in a sandwich? Also, who wouldn't look in that sandwich?
When you said you needed to step up Jimmy's treatment urgently, does that have something to do with what you said about the diazepam?
It wasn't the ideal medication, but it was all I had. Jimmy needed treating immediately. He was dangerous.
And we will find out more about Dr. Bose on the next episode. So please join us next time. Till then, take care. It is the soiled rag.